Lileza. I'm from Mozambique. In Mozambique, I work in an LGBT NGO called Associação LAMBDA. I am a public relations at LAMBDA. I belong to the communications team back in Mozambique at LAMBDA. With this dialogue, I really learned how to actually continue capacitating and engaging with religious leaders, help the LGBT people of faith in my country be in a safe space to start these dialogues. We already started the dialogues, but now I'm getting more tools to actually continue engaging with them, continue engaging with LGBT people, continue creating these safe spaces, dialoguing with the religious leaders, putting more efforts to not be only specified in the Maputo provinces, that's the capital of Mozambique, but to actually spread these dialogues along the whole country in the three main cities, Maputo, Beira and Nampula, to continue doing this, to better have a better vision of inclusion of LGBT people in the congregations, in the services, in the churches, and so on. My main takeaway is something that I really learned how actually, it's a process. You are dealing with your own path, you're dealing with your own, doubts, you still building this trust in you to, it's a very big role that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the person that I'm going to make sure that dialogues actually happen. So I need to be healed to heal others. So for me, it's a very nice thing to do, to grow more about my spirituality, about my faith, and to help others, Mozambicans, LGBT ones of faith, to actually create and to construct this trust and construct this ability to continue this spreading the word along the country about religious issues. I really learned how to be resilient actually, because I am a person that I really take decisions and I do make, but now I'm resistant about what actually I am coming from, where I'm gonna do, and be a professional playing your part and be a LGBT person as well. So I will really learn to be a resilient person. That was actually very nice, that I'm going to make sure that the things are going to happen. The more important information that I already shared here is about explaining how my contacts actually happen in Mozambique. In Mozambique, these dialogues are quite new because we actually marginalized all over the years about being LGBT in the spaces. So many of us LGBT people of faith in Mozambique, we developed, you don't want to go to the churches, we don't want to go to the congregation because we actually really scared about what we're gonna find in the field. But now, I was sharing and I was having the opportunity to actually experience with other countries like Malawi, Lesotho, Botswana, Namibia, how actually is happening. So to feel that we are not the only ones actually to have been through this process. Actually, we all together in this. So this is something that actually is very nice, because I'm going to build more of the, of the change of experience with the other countries. So to help in my contest and getting the tools to my contest to actually to see if it's gonna be, in Malawi what happened, in Mozambique what happened, maybe not the same contest, but maybe the strategy is gonna be working. So it's really nice to actually have that. I'm really actually gonna work a lot with that, because it's something that actually personally I am really interested, because all over the years I was seeing the scenario of marginalizing LGBT people of faith in the congregations, and I will always say this have to stop. And being the person that I have to do that is very great, it's very nice. And that is something that I'm going to actually implement, because this is something that I'm already interested in and I have the professional skills to do. So this is going to fluid naturally, and really, I really hope that for the future, in 10, 15 years, we will see more LGBT people going to the congregations with, with the power, with the empowering their skills and their feeling to be in the safe spaces that LGBT people deserve to be in churches, in the congregations.